Hello, it's Bob, standing here in the hallway of the Dean's Office, the College of Engineering at the University of South Florida, on day 12 of Operation Engineering How Are You Doing? And I hope this message finds you and your loved ones and your family and your friends healthy and safe. So today we're going to take a walk outside. We're going to sit with Tim Murphy, our development lead. He's going to give us an update on how things are going in his area, how things are going with advancement in general. So let's head out. All the flags empty, no students. Sit outside. We'll talk to Tim Murphy, who's waiting for me out here. It's a beautiful day. Hey, Tim.
Hey, how are you? First of all, let me just start by saying how much we've really enjoyed the videos that you've been putting out. It's been a great opportunity for us as a team to sort of stay connected with the college, and we miss the faculty, we miss the students so much, and so thank you for putting those together. I've been enjoying sharing the pictures of the pets with my kids, and I'm very interested in seeing some art, and so I can't wait for people to start posting some pictures of their art. I'm going to put some out there tonight for you for sure. But as it relates to development, I will say that we've been staying very busy working remote. It's been an exciting last week and a half for us because we actually hired a new person. And so, as you know, we started our new director of development, Karen Romas, last week. And so that new hire announcement will go out to the college today. We're very excited to have Karen here on the team, and she's already been up and running, very busy, meeting with faculty, connecting with our donors and alumni. And so she's going to do great things for the college, supporting our amazing students and faculty.
So tell me a little bit about our alumni and our donors and our friends.
Yeah.
I know you must be in close contact with them. How are they doing?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the best parts about the work that we do, as you know, is that we get to form very close relationships with our alumni and donors that we work with. And so, it's much just more than a business relationship. They become friends. And so we have been staying in very close contact, and first and foremost, just trying to reach out to connect with them and make sure that their families, their friends are all healthy, seeing how their life is different now with the situation that we're in, and letting them know that we're thinking about them, that we care for them, and that they're part of our USF family.
Very good. So some of the activities that we annually sponsor, like Engineering Honors, Blarney, and the External Advisory Board. Tell us a little bit about those activities.
Yeah.
What are we doing with that?
So development, is a face-to-face business, right? I mean, we spend time meeting directly with the people that we work with all the time. And one of the best ways that we do that as a college is through some of our big signature events. And so events like Blarney, our Engineering Honors event, some of our board meetings have all been postponed or rescheduled. And so we anticipate those will happen later this year. By all means, all of our sponsors and our award winners and our participants are all very excited about still coming and participating in those events when we're ready to. And so those will all happen later this year, and we know that everyone will be there in full force like they are usually. And so we're excited about those being scheduled. Specifically, Engineering Honors is our signature event every year. That was scheduled for April 18th, coming up at Armature Works, and that has been moved, and we know now that'll be Saturday, November 7th. And so that's already been rescheduled.
In the location?
At same location, Armature Works, and so it's going to be great, and all our sponsors and award winners are excited about participating in that this year.
How about Blarney?
Blarney, is a tough one. That's held every year over here right on campus, and so that we're not sure of a date yet for that one this fall. But it'll get rescheduled, and we'll all hang out and have fun at Blarney soon too. And that's a great event because it specifically raises money for our students through the Engineering Alumni Society to support them in some of their student travel and competitions they participated in with the student orgs, and some other scholarships and events that the Engineering Alumni Society raises money through Blarney for. And so it's a critical event as well, and we definitely want to make sure we have that event sometime later this year.
Yeah, that one is particularly of great interest to me because I purchased a green leisure suit from a vintage store for Blarney.
I know, we can't wait to see you sporting that for sure. So,
what about the Gold Envelope program?
Yeah, great. Thanks for bringing that up. One of the things that we've been working hard to do over the last couple of years is really spend as much time as we can connecting our donors specifically to fund scholarships with those scholarship students who receive those scholarships. So if you may recall years ago, it used to be called the Heart of Gold Lunch, and then we shifted that several years ago to a one-on-one environment. And so now, not having the opportunity to get the donors that have given money to a scholarship the opportunity to connect right with that scholarship student, instead, we've created a video series where the students were encouraging to create a short video basically explaining their situation where they're studying or learning at home and saying thank you to the scholarship donor through that method. And then we'll send that to the scholarship donor, and we know that they're going to appreciate those messages from our students.
How do you see the future of advancement? After we come out of the COVID-19 crisis,
Yeah.
what do you think are steps to getting back on track?
Well, it certainly would be a difficult conversation right now to maybe bring up with anybody new about making a significant gift, right? And so that's just a tough conversation to have right now. With that being said, we had gifts in the pipeline that we're still working to close, and that the donors are still excited about finishing the deal and securing those gifts and making those investments in the college. Other than that, Bob, we've got great stories to tell right now about the amazing impact that USF and the College of Engineering is having on this crisis. And those are stories that need resources. Those are programs that need resources to do more. And so those are things that we're sharing right now, and we'll continue to share with our donors and with our alumni and our prospects over time. And so it may be that some of the shift of what people want to invest in might change a little bit to address some of these global pandemics or global things. So I'll mention a couple of those real quick. One of the things, university-wide that just was launched recently from the president was the United Support Fund. And that USF United Support Fund has already received over 850 gifts and has raised $157,000 through that Herd Funder platform for students across USF to be able to apply and receive some financial aid to help them whatever their difficult situation is. And you remember in hearing from Mary yesterday, she mentioned it a couple times, that the biggest things that she's hearing from the students is their financial challenges. And so I really see sort of a grassroots effort to help at the student level, maybe addressing all their little financial concerns that because they can't work on campus for the last 3 weeks. How are they going to buy books in the fall? And so little things like that certainly are ones that have been great stories to share and have demonstrated people's willingness and desire to want to give in these times, despite how difficult it may be. The second one I'll mention, of course, is our Bulls Mask Project. And this is led by Dr. Celestin and a whole group of people that you've seen a lot of media about. And so we immediately last week kind of reshifted one of our existing foundation funds and changed the name and the purpose on it to be able to receive gifts to support projects like that. And so we now have in the College of Engineering our Creative Engineering and Support of Global Challenges Fund. And you can go to the giving site at USF right now, anybody, and make a gift to that. And right now you can for $1 make 2 masks. And so anybody at any level can support the college and help us build masks for the local hospital community. And so those are 2 right now that really stand out to me that I think will be examples of where we see giving shift moving forward.
Oh, that's exciting. Well, I just want you to know how much we appreciate all you do, all Aaron does, all Aaron does.
That's right.
All Karen does.
Aaron, that's right.
And we're really looking forward to working with Karen as she comes on
Absolutely.
board.
Yep.
And is there any last minute thoughts you have for
Sure.
our faculty and for our staff?
Absolutely. Certainly, I just want to say that we're thinking about you, right? And we care so much about the work that you do, and can't imagine the challenges that you've faced and how hard you've been working to keep the education and learning environment going for our students remotely. I also recognize and know that in engineering, that's even more of a challenge than perhaps your peers across the rest of campus because of how hands-on engineering education and learning really is. And so I applaud you for the work that you're doing, and I want to let you know that we're behind you 100%. The College of Engineering this year is poised to raise the most money we've ever raised in the history of the college. And so we are doing great things from a fundraising and development standpoint. People want to invest in us. It's a great cause for support. And so I anticipate us continuing to be more and more successful as we build our team and our development priorities are more identified. And as we go into perhaps another campaign, we're going to continue to do great things. And so watch for record numbers this year out of the college from a fundraising standpoint.
Very good. Just want to point out our social distancing here.
That's right, yep.
I'm assuming that you and the rest of the development team are practicing social distancing, washing hands, and all the safety precautions.
Yeah, and so I don't have my mask on, but we're 6 feet away. And so anytime I've been out and about shopping, I've been wearing my mask, or if I've done any errands, here I feel safe with you. I feel good. And, talking, I didn't want it to interfere with what we were saying. But by all means, certainly respecting all that. I got 2 young kids at home that we're going back and forth between the conference calls and the Zooms. My kids have been on more conference calls than I have in the last week, which has been great to see. But it's just it's an interesting time for sure, and it's one of those times where, you know, I feel like we're able to see the best in everybody really come out, and it shows how interconnected we are as people, regardless of where we're from or what our political beliefs may be, or the color of our skin, or anything like that. We really are one group of people in this together, and that's certainly the case when it comes to USF Engineering. It's been obvious this week for sure.
Very
Thanks
good.
a lot to your leadership, Bob.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you, Tim.
Yep.
Keep it
Good
up.
luck, everybody. See you soon.
Take care.